Felicity here, back with another pick a card. This pick a card is going to be about messages from my shadow self. Being as though we are in new moon of Scorpio, this brings a lot of shadow self qualities, personalities that come out within us, and these are going to be messages from that shadow self. These cards are picked after shuffling. I don't know the contents of these cards until I pull them over and interpret them for those of you that chose whatever particular pile. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's been a journey so far. Thank you all that has subscribed and leave comments for the video. I really appreciate that. It gives me motivation to continue to bring out these messages, divine messages from the spiritual realm. So again, this is our pick a card for today. Messages from my shadow self. This will be pile 1. This will be pile 2. This will be pile 3. And this will be pile 4. So do take a moment to meditate to see what pile actually calls out to you. If you need to, go ahead and pause the video. I will start with, of course, pile 1. Everyone else, I will see you at your pile selection again. If you need more time, go ahead and pause that video and pick the pile that is calling to you the most. Alright, so we're here with pile 1. For those of you that chose this crystal here, what messages do the shadow self have for you today? We're going to find out with this pick a card. So let's get started. We always pull from the back with our oracle cards. We also have totem and tarot cards. So there's a lot of information in here for those of you to pick this pile, or for everyone. But this is the nitty gritty. Any and all messages will be coming through this pile. Heartache and loss. Alright. Let's get some space over here. The energy is gaining momentum. And this is under a waxing moon. Okay, so the energy is gaining momentum, and then we also have heartache and loss. And again, this is messages from my shadow self. So it can be a combination of information. It can be one thing it could be speaking of. So when I pull these cards, I will interpret the information that I'm seeing here. The next card is child. Give yourself permissions to play. So for those of you that chose this pile, what's coming out is that we're suffering from some type of heartache, some type of loss, and this energy has been gaining momentum to push us out of this heartache and loss. Okay, Spirit is saying, give yourself permission and time to play. Come out of that energy and remember your childlike energy. Get into that realm of child consciousness. At that point, you can harvest some fun, some warm feelings, and not be into that isolation type mood that we have here in the heartache and loss. Okay, so this is messages from my shadow self. Let's see what else we got. Embracing your future. I step into the future with an open heart. Again, letting go of that heartache and loss, embracing what the future has for you. Again, the energy is gaining momentum here. Okay, Spirit is requesting for you to be in a childlike conscience and be open for this change. As you can see in this picture, you see the spirit realm reaching out to this child and tapping into that spiritual realm. That child's gaining energy. Okay, freedom. There's no worry there. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. So the message is kind of like leaning towards this heartache and loss. I'm not seeing much else, but you do need to embrace your future here. Okay, go with the flow. Stop allowing this pain to block this energy that's coming in, that's actually gaining momentum right now. So this, every time the moon goes through these phases, you will find yourself having the opportunity to change your phase as well. We are always going through changes, and as the moon does. Okay, so while the moon is in this new moon going through its phases, you have the opportunity to change the course, okay, and escape your heartache and loss and just roll with the flow. All right, schizophrenia. So this is a case of duality, seeing things from two perspectives, not being able to bring your senses and your emotions to one personality, to incorporate these personalities that you have. So you're like bouncing back and forth, and you're unable to find that grounding. Okay, so when this card shows up, it's kind of tearing your reality into two portions, where you're trying to be one person to the world, but in reality, you're someone else. And this is directly from this heartache and loss that is creating a different reality for you now, because you're not consolidated, you're not integrated, so to speak. Okay? Friendliness. We got 2 twos here. Okay, so you have cut yourself off. Your reality could be split at this time. Spirit is saying embrace the future. Oh, go through that door. There's an open door here. There's an opportunity to change. So go through that door and accept your change. There's something more for you than this heartache that you've been feeling here. Okay, so your shadow self is telling you that yes, you've been through this pain, but take advantage of this energy. Embrace your childlike consciousness. Go into the future, okay? Go with this flow. Consolidate those feelings. And, you know, you need an integration here, and stop seeing things from two forefronts, okay? It's like the masculine and the feminine is not coherent. It's, which, you know, it's at opposites. It's not in harmony. You need to bring that together. Politics. Again, this is talking about your consciousness and your mind is at war. It doesn't agree with itself. So whatever your conscious mind is thinking, your subconscious is on a whole nother level, and you need to bring that together. Okay? And again, I believe this is all caused from this heartache and loss that you've been feeling. And it's kind of created this particular reality you have for yourself, where you're at war with your insides. The Hermit. So there is light, okay? There's light at the end of the tunnel. Go with the flow. There is going to be kind of like a breakthrough for you in your life at this point, that you're going to start seeing things in a different aspect, okay? Things are not going to be quite the same. The Lovers. This is another 2 card here. So you are on the breaker of change. You're on the break of something new. You're about to break through. You're going to break out of this pain that you've been harvesting. Okay, and you're going to come into balance. Just accept what it is. Okay, with the friendliness and the Lovers card here, there's going to be a cohesiveness with your life, opposed to what you've been having before, where your opposites has been on opposite sides. It hasn't been coming together. Your yin and your yang has not been balanced. The chakras, so to speak. Let's see what else we have. Wow. Balance. Okay. As I just stated, you have not been in balance with this card here. Okay. This shows that you, which way? Do I go up? Do I go down? Do I go, right? Do I go left? And now Spirit is saying, with this new energy coming in here, you're actually going to come into balance, where things are going to come into harmony right here. It's going to come together. Wow. I'm getting breakthrough for pile 1. This is going to be a tremendous breakthrough, but you have to face what has been hurting you. This is not something you can run from. You're going to have to deal with it. Come out of isolation. For some of you, you have been isolating yourself and kind of replaying this situation and not knowing which way to go for it. Well, Spirit is going to open up some energy within you. Go with the flow. Accept this change. Accept it in the consciousness of a child. Meaning, don't be too analytical about it. Don't try to change or try to figure out what the outcome's going to be. Deal with the here and now. Okay, is what I'm getting. Deal with the here and now. Let's see what else we have. Alchemy. Alchemy. Okay, so the Hermit card, and then you have the Alchemy here. You are a very powerful individual. Okay, your thoughts produce at a high level, like it comes into fruition, and you really have to pay attention to your thoughts and get your thoughts aligned. Okay, this is a deep calling for you to get your thoughts aligned and pay attention to your surroundings, what you're doing, what you're thinking. The energies that you are entertaining is going to be very important in the next couple of weeks, especially while we're under the new moon under Scorpio. Be mindful of that. King of Cups. Yeah. So yeah, you're going to be, your emotions, it's like the tides are going to slow down. You've been facing a whole lot of problems. Things have been coming to you every which way. And with the King of Cups here, things are about to be aligned. You're coming into that balance. Things are going to flow a little better in your life. Four of Swords. And you've been thinking about this. It's been on your mind. But remember, you have to let this go. You have to deal with it. So when you deal with it, that means it's no longer coming to the forefront of your mind. It's not going to be something that constantly comes up for you to repeat. So when we repeat something, or something constantly keeps happening to us, it is a sign from the universe that, hey, you haven't dealt with this yet. So we're going to keep bringing it around full circle until you deal with the issue at hand. Okay, so the Four of Swords, this is something you've been thinking about, but stop thinking about it, do something, let it go. Alright, embrace this new energy that's coming in. Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is again confirmation that the universe does have a gift for you. You got the Ace of Wands, the Alchemy card here, and also the Hermit. So there's a gift, there's some information, there's energy, and it's gaining momentum in your life right now that is giving you the opportunity to change your course or direction. Okay, your course is changing. For those of you that picked on Power 1. Okay, what you once was dealing with is about to have a resolution. It's going to come to an end. There's going to be a healing to this particular wound that you have. Things are going to flow. Your mind is not going to be all over the place, but accept this change, because this is a situation where perhaps, because you ultimately you have decision. This is just the universe giving you a heads up on the possibility of you changing what's going to happen in your course right now. Alright, so final messages. These are totem cards, affirmation cards. For those of you that picked on Power 1, what else do we have for you? Fiery magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elements to achieve your goals. Work with the spirit realm. Okay? Work with the spirit realm. Those of you that picked this power, that symbol there is very powerful. Focus on that. Okay? Dive into your magic, into your powerful self. Embrace this new energy that's coming in and make changes as necessary. See yourself as you would see a friend. Be objective about it. So some of you are treating other people better than you even treat yourself. So Spirit is saying, see yourself how you see others. Okay? Be objective about yourself. Know that harvesting heartache and loss is not a way to being a healthy life. You have to deal with that situation. It's going to eat you up. It's going to hinder your progress. You're not going to be able to move. And you have a lot of opportunity in this draw to get out of the rut that you have been in. You are very powerful individuals. Of those of you that pick this power, it's just mind. Your mind is taking over. And you have to get in there and this is not real. This is real. This is not going to bother me. I'm just going to go with the flow of things. Okay. So Skolacite peace. I am an instrument of peace. That is your affirmation. This is the crystal that came out for this drawer. And you are an instrument of peace. Embrace that affirmation, guys. Okay? Respectfully work with the fairies and elements to achieve your goals. Okay? Embrace the spiritual realm. Remember, in order for you to embrace the spiritual realm, you have to obtain that childlike conscience. Okay? That's how you embrace the spiritual realm. That's how you get in. Because if you have that objective mind, and so analytical, you're not going to be able to see the wonders of life. Okay? You're just going to miss it. Alright? And this is a magical time right now for you, those to pick this pile. So be mindful of that. Don't miss your opportunity to change your course of your life. And this is messages from your shadow self. Let's hear the last message. Don't take this lying down. Get up and fight, but fairly. This fight will be remembered because of the respect and dignity you bring to the battle. Okay, so whatever the hurt and loss that you feel, Spirit is saying you're better, you're bigger, you're bolder than that, and you can overcome this. And you have the power within yourself to overcome this. And I hope this message came through clear for those of you to pick on pile 1. I am going to go ahead and move on to the next selection in pile 2. Alright, and we're back for those of you that picked on pile 2. This crystal here. Messages from our shadow self, what messages that the shadow self has. We're going to start out with the oracle deck, just like we did with pile 1. And we're going to see, again, at this time, new moon in Scorpio brings up a lot of things that we don't want other people to know. So the shadow self is going to talk about that side that we don't want to deal with, but we need to. So let's see what messages we have. Spiritual strength. So let me move my fingers out the way in that spiritual strength. I feel like the universe is trying to show you just how strong you are, because there may be some disbelief on how strong you really are. And you have your ancestors and your spirit guides with you, providing you whatever you need to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's full moon in Taurus, so you could be thinking a little bit overboard here, so you need to be more practical in your approach, and you may be able to grasp what you are truly wanting. Okay? Recognize that maybe your thoughts are not too logical and practical, and you need to get that to a practical limit using your spiritual gifts. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see what else we have. Doctor, heal thyself. Okay, so some of you, maybe this practical plan is not near, is because we are not taking care of ourselves within. If we're not taking care of ourselves within us, then everything on the outside is not going to come together. So the Spirit is requesting for you to tap into yourself and repair the inside so you can have your spiritual strength, so you can get that practical plan to achieve your dreams. Okay? So this is a clear message for those of you to pick pile 2. Okay, with this crystal, you need to do some inward work. INWARD, inward. Okay, that's meditation. Could be within your diet. Okay, maybe you're not hydrated, but Spirit is requesting for you to heal yourself. Okay, and when you're healing the inside, the things on the outside is going to automatically open up for you. I got 2 cards stuck here. Let's see. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. So yeah, there is something that the universe wants you to discover within yourself. And in order for you to see this jewel, you'll have to clean yourself up. It could be a habit that we need to kick. Drinking, smoking, whatever the case may be. Could be a fasting that's being called for here to clear your mind so you will be able to open up to these spiritual gifts, okay? In this practical plan, things are going to fall into place when you cleanse yourself on the inside. Simplicity. Okay, so you're making things a little too hard. So again, this is kind of like a confirmation here. You need more of a practical plan. And then you have this simplicity card here. You just need to simplify some things in your life, and things will start to come to work for you. Okay, you're going a little bit overboard again. You could be so focused on achieving your goal that you're forgetting about yourself. Okay, you're forgetting about yourself. See what else we have? Traveling. Spirit is trying to take you somewhere. There's something that they're wanting you to see. There's somewhere that you need to be. There's a transition going on in your life right now. Okay, so yes, in order for you to be able to get this spiritual strength and reveal this radiance that you have inside of you, you have to clear those insides out. You have to cleanse yourself, is what I'm getting. There needs to be a fasting of some sort for this transformation here, revealing your radiance. Okay, so you know how sometimes we want something so bad and all we focus on is getting it, and we come to find out when we get it, it's like, gosh, what I was tripping about this for? Why did I really want this so bad? So sometimes what the Spirit has for us is not exactly what we planned for, but then we realize we really needed that. That's what I'm getting in this particular pile, guys. Existence. I feel like this pile here is a big, huge calling from the universe on realizing who you truly are. In existence, understanding who you are truly, know thyself, spending time with self. We already have the doctor here on Heal Thyself. Spirit is requesting for you to go into self. Spend some time with yourself. Reveal that radiance within yourself. These cards here, again, this is another confirmation on you needing to change course of action. Simplify some things in your life. Clear your mind. Get the spiritual strength. And how we get spiritual strength is eating the right things. Cleansing ourselves. Having time for meditation. And this is a deep calling for it in this reading, guys. Food energy. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised with this pile. We got food energy on the board. You want to grasp it now. You want to jump out there for it, but take some time to make sure you're okay. Alright, things are going to come in divine time, and we can't rush the clock here, okay? Alright, and then sometimes we rush and we end up messing up, or we don't get exactly what we want. So I feel like we need to slow down, heal thyself, take some time to spend with the spiritual realm, listening so you can reveal that radiance. Ace of Swords. So you're an individual that you have a very strong ability to communicate. And I feel like with this card that not only this revolves around some type of communication, knowing exactly what you want and how you want it, but I feel like the universe said, but you don't have it all just yet. And this is what we need to give you to kind of finalize and balance yourself out once for all. So it's like the last piece of the puzzle here is to get that inside together. Balance yourself with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Make that yin and yang balance. Temperance. Yeah. So in this temperance card, you need to be patient in this transformation that the Spirit has for you. It seems like you've been moving a little fast. We need to take time to reflect now. Okay? Because there's something else underneath all that you see on the outside that's even more beautiful than you can ever imagine. Okay? So have some patience during this time of transformation. Manifestation. Ah, yeah. So we have the manifestation card here. Okay, again, you may think that what you had in mind was all in all, this was the thing. Okay, you have spiritual strength and you have your manifestation card. These cards definitely complement each other and it's kind of speaking the same message here. Is that when you reach that ascension point within yourself and you're balanced and you're hitting onto your crown chakra and you're radiating, things will fall in place. Your thoughts are powerful. You can manifest anything you want instead of taking that hard way where it shows in this card you've been taking. You've been taking things a lot harder than it needs to be when the universe wants to give you a gift of simplicity to make things come at ease. But before they can do this, you have to quiet that self down, go into that meditation, get those spiritual gifts, those messages that the universe wants you to know. Spend time with self. Make sure that that inside is good. Sleep. And it could be sleep. It could be the way you eat. It could be some of the things you may have been doing that needs to cut out. So pay attention to the signs. Forgiveness. Maybe you guys have been working on some things to run away from what you really need to be working on. Sometimes we dig into work just to escape from something else. And I'm getting a feeling here that we have to let some stuff go. We have been not wanting to maybe forgive someone that maybe did us wrong. Let's see what else we have in tarot. And this is actually two cards pulling over. Two of Swords. So you've been working so much and having yourself closed in, not paying attention to yourself, missing the signs of the universe. You have to come out of this rut, okay? You have to forgive yourself whatever you missed out on, for anybody who did you wrong. But if you harvesting ill will to anything or not want to forgive that person, it only hurts you and blocks your blessings. Okay, so with the Two of Swords energy here, you have to let this underlying issue go of whatever you've been holding on to, because you've definitely been holding on to something. Okay, and the Spirit is saying there's some forgiveness. There's a chain up here that you have locked away because you have not forgiven someone. Seven of Pentacles. So you've been working. You've been working on it and working, and you need to slow down, sit back, and take care of yourself. So this reading is coming together very nicely, where the message is coming through very clear for those of you that chose Power 2. And the what our shadow messages are here. And yeah, you guys gotta go ahead and forgive that person who did you wrong. Stop running from it by working so hard. You're going to achieve what you want, but you're missing the underlying message here. There's an easier way of doing things. Let's get the last tarot card here. The Fool again. Wow. So we have the Fool that came out twice for you guys. Okay. I feel like that you have been kind of, again with this here, holding yourself back from your true potential. And you have dug yourself and worked so hard that you have missed the beauty of life. Okay? Spirit is saying you can have all you want, you don't have to work that hard. And additionally, working this hard to cover up some possible pain that we have had. Okay? And shutting the world out, like just tunnel vision on working. And you're missing out on life. Where you have this type of energy to go after what you want and have that carefree life, but something's holding you back from that. Let's see what final messages we have here. Okay, so here it says air, and work with the element of air to cut through to the core of the situation and see the truth. Oh, we're holding on something. We are holding on to something. So, yeah. Only you guys know what that something is. I'm just here to be in the messenger. The Spirit is saying you do need to work with the air and get through this situation. The truth is going to come out about it. To feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. See? And how we open up our minds, we allow spirit to come in. But if we shut that down, spirit can't speak to us. Okay? What else we have? Ancient Wisdom Crystal. Okay? This is an affirmation card that you guys that pick Pile 2 should be repeating to yourselves. This will help come out of some rut that you're in, especially with this card showing that you've been holding on to something here. But I'm an expression of powerful ancient wisdom of my soul. It guides me through life. And this is basically talking about your spirit guides here that's been trying to knock on the door and give you a new way, and you've been ignoring it. Confirmation again. Wow, message has been clear, guys. Creativity. There are ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods which can be heard and maintain your dignity. And I'm going to go back to this card where it says you need more of a practical plan. Okay, so that means, again, go back to the drawing board, refocus. Spend some time with yourself. Clear your mind. Clear those vibrations that you've been harvesting. Because you're not thinking in a clear state. And spirit is trying to take you somewhere here. Okay, so I hope that message came through for those of you that picked on Pile 2 crystal here. I'm going to move on to Pile 3 with shadow messages. All right, so we're here with Pile 3. What do our shadow self, what messages our shadow self has for us? This is a beautiful crystal here, rose type color. So for those of you that picked on this particular crystal, we're going to find out exactly what our shadow self has for us and what possible message that we can adhere to. So let's see what we have. Heart chakra. Interesting. So already we have like a foundation here. The heart chakra is like the middle, the central part of ourselves. I don't want to jump out there and say which way this reading is going, but I feel like whatever it is, it's going to have to do with the heart chakra. Emotions are running high. Okay, so yeah, it has to do with the heart. Okay, this is a super moon. So anytime a super moon is present, the energy and the emotions are extremely high. And add to that with our heart chakra card here. Yeah, let's see what else we have for those of you that picked on Pile 3. Wow. A bridge. Stay strong and remain connected to what is important to you. Wow. Okay. Spiritual messages here from the shadow realm. This is quite interesting and intriguing. Heart chakra, emotions are running high, and we need to stay strong and remain connected to what is important. Okay, so it seems like Spirit is saying don't lose focus on what's important to you. Okay. Cherishing yourself. I accept and love myself. Heart chakra. I accept and love myself. Okay, so some of us have been forgetting about ourselves. We might not have been loving ourselves, or maybe we're loving other people more than we love ourselves, and we're forgetting to cherish ourselves. We are important, okay? And you need to stay strong in that. Stay connected to what's important to you, and yourself needs to be the most important thing to yourself right now. You should be number one, okay, is what I'm getting. Security. This is deep messages here of your shadow selves, guys. For those of you that picked on Pile 3, you are needing some type of security. You're not feeling secure. You're not loving yourself. Okay, and you need to cherish yourself. Let's see what else we have. Courage. And this is green here. Okay? Courage. This is dealing with the heart chakra. We have green also here. Staying strong. This is green again. So yeah, this is a deep, overwhelming message of the heart chakra that we need to be mindful of in this message from our shadow. Okay? Courage. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Cherish yourself. Postponement. So you may have been putting yourself to the side, living an illusional state, and putting everybody before you, and Spirit is saying you need to love and look out for yourself. You cannot live this fantasy life here and keep postponing your life for other people. Okay? Have the courage to say no is what I'm getting. Have the courage to say no to people. It's okay to say no and still love people. But sometimes when you say yes to people and you're hurting yourself, you are hurting that heart chakra. Beyond illusion. So loving yourself is going to bring you to a point of transformation here with this butterfly. Okay? So the alignment here is the heart chakra is not aligned. And when you get that heart chakra aligned, you're going to be beyond that illusion phase of, oh, if I just do good for this person, I do good for this person, it's all going to work out. You got to love yourself first. That then turns into what you can do for other people. And you have the devil card here, so there's some things in your vicinity that people are using you, sweeties. People are using you. There's some people that's not true to you, and you need to have courage. You're living an illusional state with these people around you. They're not your friends. Okay? They're not your friends. And you need to secure yourself and protect your environment from these kind of like leeches I'm getting. It's some people leeching off you, that you're loving on them so much that you're forgetting to cherish yourself. Power 3 messages. This is from your shadow side. Don't shoot the messenger. The Chariot. I feel like this is a sense of slowing down. Stop trying to run away from things. Just clean your vicinity out, okay? Remain true to what's important to you. And get the fake out of your way, because it's surrounding you and this is going to stop your growth. Nurturance. Okay, so these two cards. Confirmation. Cherishing yourself, and you need to nurture yourself. Hence all the green. Okay? Earth is heart. Earth is heart. So you have to take care of your heart. Take care of yourself. Okay? So, again, in so many words, and I haven't even pulled the rest of the deck yet, is that you guys have to stop putting other people in front of you and love on yourself first. There's people around you that's sucking you dry right now. They don't mean you guys no good. Okay? And they're trying to get you to live in this stage of illusion, and you're postponing the good things that could be happening in your life right now. Okay? So Spirit is saying, have the courage to walk away, get these people out your vicinity. Compassion. You're a very compassionate person. Very compassionate. And we see that here in this reading because it shows that you're always giving. When you have a card here saying you need to cherish yourself, it's overwhelming here that you are always the person that's giving and not taking. And you got to stop that and do for yourself sometimes. Page of Cups. And this is going to bring you into balance. You're going to feel good about this when you start taking time to love yourself. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Love yourself. What do you like to do? Okay, if it's a flower, bringing flowers for yourself, going to the park, reading a good book. This is a deep calling to love on yourself and get these people that doesn't mean you any well out of your vicinity. You need to nurture yourself. King of Pentacles. Yeah. All the compassion that you show for others, you should give yourself 10 times more, is what I'm getting. Stop postponing your own life to make someone else happy. Because the painting on the wall is colorful. That's the fake part. Around this individual is great. So she's making her life hard to make someone else's life happy. Let's see the final messages for pile 3. Spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. So your guides are with you, pushing you, giving you signs. This is what you should do. Take some time, meditate, clear your mind, have some ice cream, go for a walk, dance to your favorite song. But this is a call to love on yourself. You are an I. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. I, hence the I. So yes, this is a situation for pile 3 that you guys need to, hence the I here, and work on yourself. Love on yourself. You have been too much of a giver that you're taking from yourself, and it's hurting yourself because of it. Alright, Malachite, healing. I'm a healing machine, manifesting miracles. So once you do balance and get yourself together, you are naturally a person that heals others. Hence why I have this compassion card over here. But you can't do it to a point where you don't have nothing left for yourself. You can't do it to a point of that. Allow yourself the space to feel miserable or mourn what has been lost or what cannot be. If you don't take the time now, your sadness will catch up with you later when you least expect it. So, yeah, I'm getting a sense with the devil card here that there's somebody, people in your vicinity that have been using you and taking advantage of the situation. Move on from that. Get them out your vicinity, okay? No, and I know this is not going to be an easy thing. I say it easy, but it's not easy because you're a person that loves hard. And you need the courage to move on, but jump out there and do it, because this is going to ultimately bring you to that state of flourishing. I hope the message was clear for those of you that chose pile 3. I'm going to move on to the pile 4 selection. Alright, so we have pile 4, last and final selection for the picker card of what messages do the shadow self have for us. So for those of you that picked on this particular one, we're going to see what messages do our shadow self have for us today. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay, so must be moving too fast. Spirit is saying slow down, recuperate. Show the world the real you. So some of us been pretending to be someone else and not ourselves, or not showing our true selves to people, hiding away the true deep part of us. Person wallet, pursue your true wealth. That's quite interesting. Person wallet, pursue your true wealth. And then I see here to show the world the real you. So maybe those of you that pick pile 4 could be in the wrong type of career. Maybe it's time for you to sit back and reconsider the type of work you're doing and what exactly is bringing money into your home. Because whatever this is showing that it's not what you truly want to do in life. And it's not truly who you are. It's almost like, okay, I'm just doing this to make a buck. And Spirit is saying that this is not who you truly are. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. So then it goes back to rest and rejuvenate. And we really don't have direction if we're tired, if we're not really healthy. So we are not able to get these, or listen to our intuition for that matter. If we're not actually in tune with ourselves and rest up and stuff. If we're living a life that we're busy and we're not taking care of ourselves, we could be missing the point. And here is, showing the world your true self and pursue your true wealth. Okay, we're not really doing what we're called to do. And Spirit is saying you need to trust your intuition. what you've been thinking about, what you truly been wanting to do for life and to actually make money is not exactly what you're doing at this time. So take that into consideration. New beginnings. Uh-oh. New beginnings. So rest and rejuvenate, you know, is a time for new ideas to come up. Or maybe a new path that we can take to actually show the world our true self and listen to our intuition and go down that path and pursue that true wealth. This, you know, our journey, our what we were called to do, so to speak. So this is a calling for those of you that chose Pile 4. Okay, this is a change of course here where you're going to be changing your career. What exactly that you've been doing to make you money is not quite what you're supposed to be at, and there's an opening if you trust your intuition for a new beginning for you guys. Projection. Oh wow, this is so deep right here, guys. So this card represents how you see yourself. As you can see, there is a shadow self here, and then there's the person, and so on with the other side. So what you actually think you see of yourself is probably not who you truly are. And Spirit is saying this is how you project yourself. But it's a request to show the world the real you. So those two entities need to come together, integrate, and then that will show who your true self is, and then you can pursue that lifelong calling. Wow, this is deep. Wow. So we have sorrow. So whatever you're doing in your career not right now is not bringing you true happiness. You don't want to be there. Whatever you're doing for your job, okay? And Spirit is saying this is not what you were called to do no way. So you need to get out of this situation and do what you're called to do by trusting your intuition. Wow. I don't know why the cards keep turning this way, but it does. Clinging to the past. So what, you didn't do what you needed to do the way you thought you should do it. And you ended up at that particular job, aka career, that you didn't want. But you got to leave the past alone. In order for you to get the new beginning Spirit is calling for, you have to let go of the old. Okay? Because the old is over, it's done, finito, it's gone. We can't change the past, so we need to let the past go so the new beginnings can start in this situation. So clinging to the past is not going to do you any good. And this is directly for the career. This is overwhelming. Okay, this career has been draining you. Okay, that you don't even have time to get sleep. Let that go. Sometimes, you know, what we see on the surface is not what it is. Okay, yeah, maybe paying the bills, but if it's not truly making you happy, so you get to the end of your life with what shoulda, coulda, woulda. I should have did this, I should have did that, but I didn't do it because I was chasing money and I'm really not happy. Wow. So, Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So, you can have everything that you want, right? Okay? But why not get it and be happy from it? Okay? I see that if you just trust your intuition, this new beginning is going to open up some stability for you. It's going to give you everything that this job is draining you and that you're unhappy with is giving you. And more. I'm getting more. Okay, so what you're getting, Spirit is saying, is a bigger door. You got the key to get into this door. It's going to open up this new beginning. Okay, this is career, guys. Some of you are barking up the wrong tree. It's time to leave. Ace of Pentacles. So the Spirit realm is trying to tell you guys, there's pentacles all over it. This is work. This has to do with the career. Okay, person wallet is draining you. Let it go. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius, okay? Show the world the real you. Stop clinging to this job. Let it go. Okay? It's something that's not making you happy. You're not happy with this job. So let it go. You're not happy with your career. Whatever you're doing to make money is not making you happy. And it's not who you really are. Manipulation. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow, this reading is like truly deep. So, you're clinging to the past here. And then we have the manipulation card. So you possibly could be being manipulated by money just to stay in that job. Manipulated by the boss, maybe. Someone at work. But it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. Okay, this is something. Manipulation is typically a person don't even realize it's happening to them. Okay, and you need to walk away from the situation because you're living in kind of like an illusion state. You're projecting the person, it's not you. Okay, it's like this is manipulation. Is like a wound up doll. You just going with the flow. Illumination. By moving into this new career, it's going to illuminate you. It's going to take you to a place that you never thought you would reach within yourself. Okay, this is higher self screaming here. This is not what we're supposed to do. Stop, turn around, go back, revamp, rejuvenate. Page of Pentacles, guys. Woohoo! Again, this is your dream job, your calling, the actual real career, what you were supposed to do. And it's not what you guys, I just can't stress that. It's just confirmation after confirmation with this particular reading, with the pentacles all over the board. And then also showing the world the real you. And then person wallet here. Okay, trusting your intuition is a new beginning. This has to do with the work front. You're not happy at this job. I see that. That's obvious. Strength. So you need to be told that you're strong enough for this. This is, the universe is not going to put more on you than you can handle. Okay, you can move away from this job that's making you, this career that you thought was, going to satisfy you because of the money that was bringing in. The Spirit says you can do what you came out to do, to what you originally thought that you can be. You can do this. Okay, and you don't have to do what the status quo is. This is something out of the box. I feel like this career is something you felt like people may judge you about. Okay, or it wasn't what the masses say you should be. You got to be a certain way. No, Spirit's saying is come out of this box that you put yourself in. Come out of this box. Throw it away. This is not it. Okay? It's like you put blinders on yourself almost. Let's see what other messages we have. The Lover's card. Balance. Balance. Okay? This card, projection and balance, because the type of reading that we're having here, they coincide with each other. This is divine feminine, divine masculine coming together in balance. And in order for this to happen, we got to rest. We got to bring ourselves back to a place where we are listening to our inner selves. Okay? Let's see what other messages we have for Power 4. A Philosopher's Stone, a powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing the universal energy. Wow, this particular life journey, a career that the universe wants you to move on to, I feel like this has to do with the spiritual realm of some sort. Maybe a tarot reader, go figure, a person that can help others, a medium, a wizard, however you want to call it. But this is a person of deep knowledge. And your calling is probably way deeper than a 9 to 5, is what I'm getting. And the Spirit is saying this is going to bring you wealth by doing this. Okay? I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's definitely something new that's going to bring you money, that you're going to have to let go of that regular 9 to 5 job that's been draining you the way it has. Okay, so the affirmation, in the moment, if you can, remove your judgment and criticism and truly listen to someone. You will empower them. And this is an affirmation, so I feel like this is hinting on to your calling, which you truly came here for. Okay? To empower other people, to give them a message I feel like you're a person of great knowledge. That you've been through a lot, so you can help people get through what they've been through. And you gotta trust your intuition. Serpentine, transformation. My life is transforming at the perfect time in the most powerful way. So you are definitely on the horizon for transformation and moving to this different job. This different career, should I say. I want to call it a job. This different career, this different journey, this different calling. Persuasion. So it's all about how you see the situation. If you're looking for negatives, you will find them because there are going to be many. But try concentrating on your positives. There are plenty of them too. So I feel like, again, the sorrow card here and clinging on to the past. Spirit is saying again, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make things harder. Focus on the positives and move to this new journey that you've been called for. And that's what I have for those depicted on Pile 4. Alright, I hope these messages resonated. If it did, Pile 1, 2, 3, or 4. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share this video with your friends. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have shown me on this channel of Angelic Work Tarot. We really appreciate the love on this side. And just the, inspiration to keep going, okay? So check out the links in the description box. Follow us on Twitter. Also have AngelicTarotWork Divination.org. Hey, got their own site. Check that out. Instagram, if you're on there, follow. Under Felicity, you get your daily tarot messages. If you want a personal reading, it's AngelicWorkTarot@gmail.com. Check us out there. All links in the description down. Don't forget to hit the like button. Peace, love, and light.